So we don't want to give our power away, because when we give our power away, we leave ourselves powerless. And being powerless sucks. Now, this is, again, we spent a lot of time talking about what power is, what true power is. And again, for most of my life, I thought true power was getting other people to change so I could feel better. Just change your life and then I'll feel okay, and then everything will be okay. Good luck with that. See, nobody wants to be changed. They want to be accepted for who they are. Now, this is where the conflict comes in, because they may not be acceptable the way they are to me. But the solution is not to change them. The solution is to change me. The solution is to take responsibility for my thoughts, my feelings, my words, and my actions. So I love this card tonight. When we say, I did this, it's a statement of power. Because normally we say, no, you did this to me. It's your fault. I blame you. Now again, we're not making excuses for other people's bad behavior. All right? People do horrible things to each other. I've done horrible things to people that I supposedly love. People who supposedly love me have done horrible things to me. This is part of the human condition. And it's when I take responsibility for my feelings, when I take responsibility for taking care of myself. See, this was tough as a kid, but as an adult, I don't have any excuses anymore not to take care of myself in my relationships with other people. Now, when we get to chapter 5, I think it is, I got a whole thing in there about boundaries. And boundaries are the primary way that we take care of ourselves in our relationships with other people. All right, but we're not quite there yet. Because when I'm in a place of blame and when I'm in a place of powerlessness, I use my boundaries to try to control somebody else. And that's not what boundaries are for. All right? All that I've done now is I've taken my attempts to control somebody else and I gave it a fancy name like boundaries, and so now it's supposed to be okay. But the gist of it is I'm still trying to control somebody else. So that's not what power is. Power is, and the definition is in the book, we talked about it. True power is the ability to consciously choose and or change our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Now again, I said this a million times, but I think it's really important. Our thoughts lead to our feelings lead to our words and actions, and our words and actions lead to the outcomes that we experience in life. So if I start with crappy thoughts, I'm going to have crappy feelings, crappy words, crappy actions, crappy outcomes. So we're really talking about consciously and deliberately changing our thoughts and beliefs, and in particular, our thoughts and beliefs about ourselves, so that they serve us, so that they move us forward. See, most of my life, my thought about myself was, I'm not lovable, I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes, and I'm a victim. And when I see myself as a victim in my relationships with other people, that means I see them as victimizers.